Is there anything special you'd like to do for your last show?
Really?
Anything, Dennis. You name it.
Well, you know, I've always wanted to say...
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
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 In vivo desde Nueva York.
Live from New York.
Es sábado en la noche.
It's Saturday night.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night! It's Saturday night! Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
And live from New...
Hell no.
It's Saturday Night Live.
When SNL started, the last helicopter had just flown out of Vietnam. Watergate was still fresh in everyone's minds, and New York was broke. Respect for authority was at an all-time low. That's what the world was like in 1975, and it's out of that SNL's satirical voice was born.
What happened with Saturday Night Live is it was the first comedy show to speak with the voice of that generation back when it debuted 40 years ago, and to click into that kind of counterculture that was popular at the time.
Good night and have a pleasant.
The director of healthcare at Rensselaer.
And why it stayed so popular is this remarkable ability to find replacement young talent and young writers so that it speaks to each generation that discovers it.
With a stranger.
I was so excited when I was told Senator Clinton and I would be addressing you tonight.
None of these great cast members would have been able to do, you know, the funny things we do. You know, I'd be like the funny UPS driver in Queens, you know? And Tina Fey would be the funniest English professor at Drexel University. When I was young, I didn't think comedy was a job. I thought a job involved lifting things and wearing a uniform. You know, comedy wasn't work. Comedy was something that got you sent to the principal's office.
I have some beautiful balls. They're bigger than I expected.
Guess what?
Not only could comedy be a job, it could be a career. You know, not only a career, it could be the coolest career ever.
I so love the sound of cunnilingus, but I guess I could give analingus a try.
Jane, you ignorant slut.
I guess you folks are really into breakfast.
Put on your yarmulke, here comes Hanukkah. So much funaka to celebrate Hanukkah.
I'll take famous titties for 400.
Titles. Famous titles.
Hillary, la advisor. Hillary, aggressiva. Hillary, a power tripper. El presidente, Jesus whipper.
Paula, what about the very serious allegation? The very serious allegation of you using the N-word.
Hot butter and owl, Sam? Which N-word is she talking about? There's a whole bunch of N-words.
Well, the bad one.
Like nutrition.
No.
This is how you answer a door in my neighborhood. Who is it?
Let's take a brief look back at 1975, shall we?
Have you ever played the how much money would you go down on a guy for game? One of your friends will be like, hey man, would you go down on a guy for $1 million? And then we would all lie and be like, no.
So you're saying you would go down on a guy for $1 million?
Of course I would. $1 million is a steal. I hope he starts at $1 million. I would do it for like 3,000 if I had to be honest with myself. People would be like, well, Pete, you must be gay. And I'm like, no, I'm a businessman, okay?
Well, isn't that special?
Bachelorette number 1, what is your idea of the perfect date?
First of all, I would push you to the ground. Pee on you, chanting, house on fire, put it out, put it out.
The theory is that men, in their relentless quest to watch women go to the bathroom, are going through years of hormones, surgery, changing their name, their wardrobe, coming out to their family, all for that big payoff of peeing in a room without urinals. Even if for some reason you're desperate to use women's bathrooms, you don't need a sex change to do it. You can just walk in. There's no bouncer.
Now I am as happy as a little girl.
Old Matt's gonna be your shadow. Here's you, here's Matt. There's you, there.
Oh my God.
What is it?
We are two wild and crazy guys.
Put worms in my bed and slept in my bed and put a squirrel in my bed and mustard in my bed and then I ate them all. Is that bad?
Yes, that is bad.
Now's the time on Sprockets Bend Me Dogs.
When I was in high school 3 years ago, my opinion was different. You know, whenever I played that game and my friends asked me if I would go down on a guy for $1 million, I'd be like, no, gross. You know, and I meant that because times were different. I lived with my mom at the time, you know? I had food, clothes, I had a TV in my room. I didn't need to go down on a guy. My mom was already doing that.
It's Saturday Night Live.